Greetings. My name is Omari, a senior graduate in May of 2020, majoring in information systems. I attended the computer science career fair back in February of 2020. Briefly, a few companies that were there were CGI, Alpha Insurance, TSIS, and 3GIS. It was not my first career fair. I've attended probably about 4 throughout my span here at Troy University, 2 as a junior and then 2 as a senior. Although the ones as a junior didn't really get me any internships or any job offers, I really do feel like they kind of prepared me to have the ability to network and sell myself in a business setting. The ones I went to as a senior, actually went to one last fall and then one actually this spring. They were pretty helpful. That's when I met TSIS. I have been to 4 career fairs during my time at Troy, 2 as a junior and 2 as a senior. I would like to say though, 2 as a junior prepared me for the ones as a senior. Just allowed me to be comfortable to sell myself in a business setting. They were very welcoming from the time of signing in with the Troy employees to just walking in and taking everything in. I stopped at CGI first because that's what I'm more familiar with because they're here in Troy. But upon leaving their tape, I went to the table at TSIS. I handed him my resume and he just looked at it and asked me pretty standard interview questions about it. Upon leaving the table though, I always like to ask the company about themselves and what does that respective employee do for that company. What happened next? So the following day, which was a Friday, they asked me to schedule an over-the-phone interview with their team. I scheduled the meeting for Monday of the following week. During the interview, they asked me standard questions about my resume. They asked me about my integrity, which was I think a big question for them. They also asked me different programs I worked on, such as Linux and Java and JavaScript. It was fairly easy. It wasn't like high pressure or just anything cringe-worthy. I just made sure I was prepared and I went over about the offer. So that Monday, after having the over-the-phone interview, they reached out to me the same week on a Friday. They had a human resource manager give me a phone call where they officially offered me the position. I didn't believe it at first. It was very shocking, and although it was my first job offer and my only one, I didn't accept it right away. I wanted to make sure it was the right feel, the right situation for me to be going in, and so I just prayed over and I sat over it. I let them know that I wanted to do an on-site visit, and upon doing the on-site visit is when I then accepted the offer. I graduated in May of 2020. The position they offered me was a software engineer. I was supposed to report on May 18th of 2020, but due to this COVID-19, we're really just kind of playing it by ear at this point. We want to make sure everything is just safe, and I'm not coming into an environment that is not healthy for me. But they didn't rescind the offer, and so now it's just a waiting game. Thank you, Troy University and Career Services, for this opportunity.